guys, it is April from Getting Hugga With It. Today I'm here to do my birthday book haul. These are all of the books that I bought on my birthday weekend. I totally made it into a weekend. My birthday was on May 4th. It was a Friday. And then we were out and about for the rest of the weekend, and I went to a book sale, and so I got myself quite a few books, so I wanted to share them with you. Okay, so the first book I actually was sent by a publisher on my birthday, and that was the most exciting thing. I came in from after lunch and there was a delivery man waiting for me there for me to sign for The House Swap by Rebecca Fleet. Now this was sent to me by Penguin Random House Canada, which I so appreciated. And this sounds really great. It's about a couple who do this house swap, and they move to a London suburb, just a little house in a London suburb. And the couple is having marital issues, and all of these issues seem to rear their ugly heads while they're at this new place. However, the woman in this couple, Carolyn, starts to uncover signs of herself and her own life, and how she seems to uncover them is through little things she sees in this apartment or in this home. So flowers and music and all of these things that she's like, it might seem like nothing to anyone else, but to her, she knows it's directed towards her. Like all of these hints are from someone to her. It seems that the person they have swapped with is someone who knows her, someone who knows the secrets she's desperate to forget. It sounds like so much fun. I was saying in my birthday vlog that this sounds really like a blend between Disclaimer by Renee Knight and then Her Every Fear by Peter Swanson. Maybe even The Girl Before. It just sounds like fun. I'm very excited to read that this summer. Okay, so on my birthday, I went to Chapters and I bought 3 books. It was 3 books for $10 and I went crazy. So I bought 3 books. First, I got Shelter by Young Un. I loved this book. I've already read it and just adored this book. This is about a family who are in a tough spot financially. They have a realtor coming to their home because they're going to need to sell it. She's wandering around their home. She looks outside into their garden and she's like, oh my goodness, there's a naked woman in your garden. This man goes out into the garden to kind of find out who this woman is, and he realizes it's his mother and she's been battered. And it kind of unravels what happened to her, and it's much more than, it's not a thriller. That all sounds like it's a thriller. It's more of like a family saga. It's a look at a family and their interactions with one another. I absolutely loved this book, and I have been looking to get this on my shelves for quite some time now, so I'm very happy that I found it there. Next up, I got The Girl with a Clock for a Heart by Peter Swanson. Peter Swanson is the author of The Kind Worth Killing and also Her Every Fear, which I loved. I'll read the little blurb on the back because I can't remember what this is about. George Foss is past the age when he thinks he might fall madly in love or have anything truly remarkable happen to him. He spends evenings at his local tavern talking about the Red Sox and obsessing over a lost love from college days who vanished 20 years earlier, until she reappears. George has both dreamed of and dreaded seeing Leanna Dector again. She's an enigma and quite possibly someone who was involved in a murder years ago, but she's back and needs his help. She says that some men are after her and that they believe she's stolen their money, and now they will do whatever it takes to get it back. George can't say no, he never could, and soon his life is gone and he is pulled into a terrifying whirlpool of lies and betrayal from which there is no sure escape. It just sounds like so much fun. I love Peter Swanson. This man can write, and I will read anything by him. So another thriller from him that made me really happy. The last book I got from Chapters is The Woman in Black by Susan Hill. This is a very fun ghost story. This follows a man who I believe is like a financial advisor or something. Oh, he's a solicitor. And he goes to this home. It's called Eel Marsh House. And it appears that the woman who owned the house died. And so he's there to kind of go over her details, her money and the home itself, and put it up for sale. And he ends up stuck there one night, and it appears to be haunted. I loved this book. I really want to read it again, honestly. It's so short. It's under 200 pages. You could read this in one evening. I think I would pick this up on like a very rainy, maybe during a thunderstorm in the heat of summer. Yes. Oh yes. I am so happy to have this back on my shelves. Okay, so the next few books here, I've got 5 other books, and all of these books are from a book sale. I went to this church book sale, and I found a few really exciting books. So these are them. I didn't buy these on my birthday. This happened the day after my birthday, but I had a whole birthday weekend, so come on. The first one is A Circle of Quiet by Madeleine L'Angle. This I've heard really good things about from Anne Bogle from Modern Mrs. Darcy. She has a blog called Modern Mrs. Darcy, and she has spoken so well about this book. And this is book 1 of the Crosswicks Journal, and I think it's a very quiet kind of book. This is the same author of A Wrinkle in Time, and this is for adults though, and I'm really, really looking forward to this. I also picked up Running with Scissors by Augustine Burroughs, and this is a memoir that sounds quite heartbreaking. This is about a little boy whose mother gave him away to be raised by her unorthodox psychiatrist. He ended up living in this home that was really strange, and there was a pedophile who resided in the backyard shed. And this is the story of his childhood. Doesn't sound like it was peachy. Sounds like it's going to be really, really difficult, but I've heard amazing things about this, so I wanted this on my shelves. This next one, Barry was like, you've got to get this one. So I caved, and I have heard good things about it. I've just stalled from picking it up for a really long time, and it is The Rosie Project by Graham Simpson. But it does sound kind of funny. It's about a man who's just I think he's socially awkward. I don't know if he has any sort of psychological issues at all, but he's decided that he wants to start dating, and this is his entrance into that world. So it does sound kind of fun. Next up, I picked something that just sounded really sweet. Mrs. Queen Takes the Train by William Cunn, and it is about Queen Elizabeth leaving Buckingham Palace. She walks out and she spends a day in rainy London, and apparently she takes the train to Scotland, and it sounds really, really cute and fun, and like a fun quick read. Maybe I'll read this around when Harry and Meghan get married. That would be fun. That would be a really good time to read something like this. And last but not least is another one that Barry found for me, and it is We Were the Mulvaneys by Joyce Carol Oates. This is a family saga about the Mulvaneys, who are beautiful people, but their lives kind of crumble. It sounds like something terrible happens on Valentine's Day 1976, and it ruins their lives and their family. And Barry was very excited for me to read this, so I couldn't say no. And that's it. Those are all of the books that I got for my birthday. Let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these and what you've thought of them. I would love to know your opinions. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.